What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS bringing you the game of the Millennium. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Yesterday I posted a game as the Cowboys going against the Patriots, and somebody left a comment saying, damn, it was tough to watch my Patriots lose. Even in Madden, I'm a Patriots fan. Good game, but it sucks to see them lose. I was like, you know what? How about I play with the Patriots for you? You know, and he's like, that would be great. So you know what? I got you. Tomorrow I'll upload a game. And this is the game I got. This game I played this morning, and I chose the Patriots. Of course, he went with the Panthers. And notice the defense, I left it as the 3-4, the New England style defense. I never choose that defense, but I figure that, you know what, let's give it a shot. Why not? I mean, I don't know what's in there, but the Patriots are a 3-4 oriented team, so let's go ahead and try that. And this, I believe, is an 800 type like video. This right here is going to be possibly one of the most entertaining games you've seen all year. Not just this, I mean, just Madden, period. This is one of the best games you're going to see. This game is absolutely amazing. At the end of it, I'll appreciate if you guys hit that like button if you appreciate the level of entertainment. Notice the first play comes out in the Wildcat, and what does he do? He takes it to the house the very first play, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. One play, hit a home run, touchdown. Damn, that right there absolutely sucked. So like, okay, you know what? That's luck. You know, I get ball back, and you know, I'm gonna use the single back formation scheme. And, you know, we should be able to work with Tom Brady and these receivers. You know, I'll be okay. So try running to the left. First play, we get nothing. Next play, we call the wide trail. And I back up. And I hit the wrong button. I had the inside receiver on X. But using this damn PlayStation controller, I'm still a little unfamiliar with it. Completely my mistake. Hit the wrong button. So he gets a pick six. And I'm down 14-0 to begin the game. And I'm like, damn, that's not a good start whatsoever. But I do have Tom Brady. I do have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so I figure, you know, we'll be all right. And that right there was a tip from a few subscribers on the HB angle. If you motion him to the left, and then hike is also a ghost route. He cuts sharply inside, and I want to thank you guys who left that comment for me. I've been able to add that to my scheme, and I appreciate you guys who left that comment. Run play to the right, nothing, 2nd and 13. We back up, and we get sacked, and it's a fumble, and he recovers it, and he takes it to the crib. Well, it would be 21, but I timed P18. I end up blocking it. So it's 20-0. I am down 20-0, and it hasn't even been 2 minutes past in the. Well, it hasn't been 3 minutes. Excuse me, in the game, and I'm like, damn, this is Mr. Golden Sports Get Blown Up Part 2. You've got to be kidding me. How's this game of the Millennium if you get blown up, Mr. Golden Sports? Trust me, it's a very good game. Check it out. We go over the middle to Gronkowski, and I didn't realize that he was using a 5-2 defense. Right there, Aaron Hernandez gets hurt. He's out injured for the game. And that right there pretty much takes away my single back formation, because having Gronkowski on the inside and also having Aaron Hernandez on the streak for the face throw was huge. But not having that really hurt that formation. So, but right there we catch Gronkowski over the middle. We end up scoring. And we're down 13 points. You know, 7-20. We still got a chance. Very next play, the Wildcat again, and he ends up scoring again. Now, trust me, it's not like I don't know how to stop this play. If you guys probably don't think the Wildcat is going to be successful for you, it's just this defensive playbook. I don't know what's in there. You know, I don't know what I'm picking. I'm trying to, you know, find stuff that looks all right, but obviously, I'm just that playbook is just not for me. You know, I've never been a 3-4 type of guy. I don't know why I left it during this time. I'm regretting it so much that I left it. I'm, you know, really upset with myself that I didn't go with my multiple playbook. Right here we go over the top to Gronkowski, and Gronkowski ends up coming down with it. Gronkowski is absolutely a monster, so you know we're going to take advantage of him. Wild trail over there over the middle. Right here, 1st and 10. We run out of the pocket. Then we go back inside, end up passing it. 2nd and 4, we go to the right, and we get a first down. This right here, 1st and 10, we back up, and we throw it to Woodhead, and we're in great position to score, right? Woo, that right there, we almost threw an interception. That right there was luck. 3rd and 6, I call it a screenplay, perfect read. He had somebody in a contain. He goes outside, and he intercepts it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And again, another pick six. 4 touchdowns by him, 4 one-play home runs, 2 Wildcats one time, 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown, 1 interception for a touchdown. I am down 34-7. Are you kidding me? Now, coming up soon, I decide to ditch the single back formation because I don't have Hernandez, and that right there hurts a lot. So I go back to the old scheme, the snugs, and I figure I could do damage with this because he's playing a lot of 5-2 zone, not to mention he's playing 5-2. And I don't feel comfortable with the single back formation because I don't like being under center when somebody's having a lot of pressure brought to me. He's blitzing a lot with the 5-2. So I figure my best bet is to be in shotgun. Now, right here is crucial. We end up scoring a well-needed score. We got to somehow climb and claw our way back in here. I decided to go for 2. I don't get it, but I need every single point that I can get. We go for the surprise onside. We don't get it, but I just want to see you strip right now. We end up making them strip. So we get the ball back. So we get an opportunity to do some damage. We back up in the shotgun. I see L1, but Tom Brady noodle arms it, quack, quack, throws up a rubber ducky with his very low throwing power. For whatever reason, he doesn't squeeze that in there, which I thought he would, and it gets picked off. And I just lost a great opportunity to go 14 unanswered scored points. Not only that, he's in great field position already. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I got to come through with some stops. But again, this playbook I'm very unfamiliar with. I'm calling a whole lot of fag D this game. I'm not going to lie. Because there's nothing, there was no regular dime, no regular nickel. It was just a playbook that had me scratching my head the entire game. Right here, we get it to 3rd and 11. He sits in a pocket, and luckily we end up batting that down. So we hold him to a field goal. But we are still getting blown out. This game is getting way out of hand very quickly. The guy's he's on pace to score 127 points on me. Oh, we got to make something happen. We got to make it happen quick. We have to score, and we have to score quick every single possession. We back up over the middle. Gronkowski, he's not stopping it, so I'm not going to stop it. He's leaving that wide open. Right there, he started to manually bump Gronkowski, which helped him a little bit. But, not so much because when he did miss, I still went to him. Right here, he bumped him onto the inside, but we catch Woodhead over the middle on the post. And right there we get... and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's a clipping. But he declines it for whatever reason. Obviously, it was by mistake. But, we'll take that. We need all the help we can get. We go over the middle to Gronkowski. He catches it. He falls. He stumbles upon the 2-yard line. And right here is a good opportunity to go ahead and score. We go to Woodhead on the left. Nothing. Right here, we go to the 4 receiver snugs, out slant. We end up scoring. And it's still a tough climb, but we go for 2, we get it. So it's 21-37. We're down 16, but we do get ball back at halftime, so a stop is crucial. We need to make something happen, and something happen soon. Handoff, we end up shutting that down for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, he ends up doing another handoff, which is good. Puts him in a passing down. It's 3rd and 6. He drops back. Again, we're calling fag D because this playbook is just, we end up swatting that down. So instead of punting the ball, he ends up going for it. He goes for it. He goes out of the pocket. And what happens? He doesn't even get a chance to throw. We end up sacking him. And right now, I'm pumped. I'm amped. I'm like, yes! We're in scoring position. We get an opportunity to bring it into 1 score if we can score here. So this is crucial. 2nd and goal. We go to the right to Gronkowski, but he gets stopped on the 4-yard line. Right here, the wide trail, the inside ghost route to the left. We score. We go for 2, and we end up getting it. No, we don't. We're down 10 points instead of 1 possession. That right there sucked. I really thought I was going to make it a 1-possession game, but unfortunately, I don't. But I am only down 10. I get ball back at halftime. I stopped him a couple of times, so now I need this defense to do something for me. 2nd and 12, he ends up running to the right, and now it's 3rd and 8, another passing situation. He backs up, and he rolls out of the pocket, and he just finds somebody to just sneak over the first down marker. And I thought that was my chance right there to make something happen. I was very frustrated that we couldn't stop him right there. And as always, whenever the first half is coming to an end and the opponent guy has the ball, as we get a phone call here, who's interrupting the game of the Millennium? I don't know. They're interrupting the game of the Millennium. But, as always, we end up giving up a touchdown right before the half. As always, a couple of seconds left in the first half. He ends up doing a squib kick. And we end up getting okay field position. Enough to maybe we can sneak in field goal range. We got to hope something happens. Hopefully, we can just sneak in field goal range. We back up. We got Gronkowski 1-on-1. I hold left, but Brady throws it to the right, and I'm like, damn. Next play, we still go to Gronkowski over the middle. He's not making adjustments. He's not adjusting to it. 1st and 10, 41. We back up. I see Gronkowski deep over the top. We throw it, and he comes down for the touchdown as time expires. What a hell of a way to end the first half. We end up scoring a must-needed touchdown, and now we still have a chance in this ball game. We go for 2. We end up getting it. 9-point ball game, and I get ball back. So now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the pressure's on him. For me to even be somewhere where, for me to have the door creaked open just a little bit, I'm good. And what happens? The very next kickoff return, we end up taking it all the way to the crib. He could go all the way, and he does. And we score a touchdown, and we go for 2, and we end up converting again, and now it's a 1-point ball game. That is right. The game you are watching, the game that I was just getting blown out to, just got a 1-point score lead. So now I am like, he has got to be nervous. He calls the Wildcat his bread and butter. And what happens? Again, for the 3rd time this game, he ends up taking it to the house. And I'm like, come on, what more do I got to do? I've chose field goal block. Right there, this was my fault. Notice I had him to the left. I hit show blitz, and that moved everybody to the right for whatever reason. And I left the left wide open. And I was completely disappointed in myself. Why would I show blitz at the very end? It moved everybody to the opposite side. And he ended up scoring a touchdown, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So now, pressure's back on me. But if you notice, it's a 1-point ball game right here. We end up calling the screen, nothing, and get shut down. 2nd and 14. We back up to the right. We end up getting Deion Branch over there to the right. Again, this is the snug formation from my original scheme. Just because the single back, I wasn't feeling confident with all the pressure he was bringing. So we end up scoring a touchdown, and instead of going for 2, we end up kicking a PAT, and it is now a tie ball game. This is an offensive slaughterhouse. We are going tit for tat, score for score. Right here, he ends up going for the Wildcat. We shut that down. He calls a no-header, and he goes for it again, and this time Cam Newton breaks loose. Cam Newton is running the Wildcat again, and right now, I swear, on everything I love, you guys know that on everything I love, I wanted to punch a baby in the forehead. Like, that's how upset I was that I could not stop him. I was calling everything. I know how to stop the Wildcat, but the plays that I like to choose is just not in that formation, and I couldn't do nothing to stop him. 3rd and 11, we get a much needed stop. We hold him to a field goal. So we feel like that right there is a successful stop. Even though he did score, we did hold him to a field goal. So if we score a touchdown, we can get our first lead of the game. Hopefully you guys are sticking with me here. I know it's a long video, but it's one hell of a game though. Look at all the comebacks that have been going here. 2nd and 10, we go to Gronkowski. My bread and butter is Gronkowski over the middle. His is the Wildcat. I'm not stopping his bread and butter. He's not stopping mine. Again, we're going tit for tat. Right here, we back up. We go to Gronkowski on the post to the right, and not enough room. He's out of bounds. 3rd and 10, we end up going to the out route on the left, nothing. 4th and 10, this is much needed. We got a streak. Ocho Cinco, 85 comes through. Holds on to the ball. Oh, man, and right now our heart's pumping. We're like, we got to score. This is much needed. And look at Tom Brady act like Vic. We end up running, and we get 6 yards. We give it to Woodhead, who almost scores on his play. And right now my heart's beating. I'm like, come on, man. We can do this. We can take this lead. Toss play loses us 6 yards. But we sneak in a draw play like our name is Addy Cards, and we end up scoring. And we take the lead for the first time in a ball game. And we go for 2. We are up 5 points right now. And now I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling amped. I can't believe that just me even having a lead at this point. I never even thought it was possible the way the game was turning out. And right now, as you can see, it's still a defensive. Who is calling me during and I can't even stop it. I can't even stop. I'm sorry about that. But 38, 3rd and 3 right here. We got him inside the pocket. We're trying to keep him there as long as we can. And right there, we drop an interception. But we are lucky enough that we knocked it down. 4th and 3, he goes for it, and again he barely gets it, but he does get it. Right there, we come through with a sack. 2nd and 18, right? He runs outside of the pocket, and he ends up throwing it, and he gets it to a 3rd and 4. Very manageable first down, acquirable. but he ends up getting sacked, and it's a holding penalty, so he ended up declining that. So right now it is 4th and long. 4th and 16, and he ends up going for it. He goes, but Superman, that you. We end up swatting that down, and now we feel like, okay, we in business. Now we can end up scoring and maybe putting this game away. And this right here is a screenplay that gets us the first down, and now I'm just trying to kill clock. You know, that 2-point conversion previously was huge, because if we kick a field goal, we go up 8 points instead of 7. You know, I don't want to give them any type of opportunity to score and go for 2 for a possible win. So right now we're playing smart. You know, we're running 4th and goal instead of going for it. We take our points. You know, we go up 8 points, and we feel like one more stop, this game is over. It's done. We have a great opportunity to go ahead and put this game away. Let's do it. Ah, man, can I finally come through defensively on the clutch? Can GS finally stop somebody when he needs to? 2nd and 4, Cam Newton, and they end up running, and he ends up breaking. He breaks the tackle. He breaks the tackle, and he takes it all the way to the crib. But he still has to go for 2. He still needs to go for 2 to tie this game. He calls the toss play, and he gets it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. 61-61 all, but I have the ball. The ball is in my hands. The fate is in my hands. This game is up to me. If I'm going to win, it's on this drive. If I'm going to lose, it's on this drive. So again, we hit Branch on the outside. We call a draw play. We end up getting a first down. 1st and 10, we back up. We go to the left, and we end up getting it to a 2nd and 1. And again, we go to the right, nothing. 3rd and 1, we end up calling a draw play, and we barely get the first down. Still not using any timeouts. 40 seconds left. Draw pass right there. 2nd and 10, and now I'm getting a little nervous. Gronkowski over to the right, and he ends up catching it, putting us in field goal range. But that's not what I'm after. I definitely want to try and score, but if not, I'll definitely kick a game-winning field goal here, which I'm aiming for. Time is ticking down, and we end up calling a toss to the left. He calls the timeout. First, we call another toss, and this time we end up scoring. Now, because he scored so many times on just one play, I want to go for 2. We go for 2, we get it, but damn, it's called back because of stupid-ass holding. And still I go for it because I do not trust him scoring and going for 2 for whatever reason. But we don't get it, so we're up 6 points. Right here, we end up kicking the squib kick, and I wonder what play he's going to call now. Alright, I look, and of course he's coming out in the Wildcat. Can we make a stop? I'm coming out of quarters because I'm going to back everybody up. I don't care if he breaks the first line of the defense. I need to stop here. He scored on this play several times. Is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to score? He actually, and we end up shutting him down, and we end up stopping him for the win. If you guys stuck with me this long, please show your appreciation in that like section. Go ahead and hit that like button. Man, this is one of the greatest games I personally have witnessed, even though, I don't care if I happen to be a part of it. This was one hell of a game. Thank you for your time, guys. As always, Mr. Golden Sportsman. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to check it out. I'm out.